she's choking. Oh, somebody help us, please. She's dying. She trying to go back to the room. Ice! Get off me, Wait! This bitch trying to rob me. I fear for my life. Oh! 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 Somebody please! ColdPlay! Stop! Stop the concert! Oh, pop your back. Need me to pop your back. Hold on, I got you. I used to be a chiropractor. Is that good? Yeah. Alright, cool.
Y'all, the fact that this is the IG story of the wife of Andy Byron, the guy who got caught cheating on his wife with this girl at the ColdPlay concert that he took, this is his employee? I hunted her down on IG and people have said that she has already changed her married name on her Facebook page. But when I found it, it's a private account, but I could see the story and I clicked in no text, no words. It's literally just this picture and I am in shambles. So in case you missed it, this guy, Andy Byron, who is the CEO of the company Astronomer, was seen canoodling with Kristen Cabot, the CPO, at a ColdPlay concert. When they were showed on the Jumbotron, the two of them reacted like total psychopaths and tried to like evaporate into thin air. So the person posted it because they were like, ooh, I bet these people aren't supposed to be here together. And then you know what? They weren't. And I'm freaking living for this. They are tearing them apart all over the internet. But when I go and I Googled who this guy's wife was and I see that with this is the IG story, scream.
She cheated with one CEO with another CEO. Now, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. If I finish that song, should I get fired? Like that guy from the MasterChef. Now, check this out. That picture is what her husband actually looks like. The other picture with the white shirt is the picture her husband put out saying that's what he looks like. That's called catfishing, my friend. It gets deeper than that. Look at the picture she put out of herself. Yeah, she's got the black blazer. But look at what she really looks like in real life. That's called catfishing. Look at the picture he put out of himself. Yeah, with the dress shirt. And look at the orangeness that he actually looks like. That's called catfishing. This is a community of CEOs, yeah, and gold diggers. I'm not saying she's a gold digger, yeah, and catfishers, mate. That's what they are. Her poor family. Imagine finding out who your mother really is.
Two white people at a ColdPlay concert hardly seems like news. Oh, here they are again. Am I supposed to know who these people are? Okay, fine, I'll watch it. Who said they're having an affair? Chris Martin? But he was joking, but then he was right. So this guy's an astronomer? No, the company is named Astronomer. She's the head of human resources. I mean, she's the head of his human resource, if you know what I mean. You're not smart enough to know that you shouldn't go to a giant public arena with your mistress. I just don't think you're smart enough to be a CEO. So Martha, get this. The couple hides, and then Chris Martin says, oh, they must be having an affair. No, not Chris Martin from accounting. The lead singer of ColdPlay. ColdPlay is a band, Martha. No, it's not a new, lightly flavored sparkling water brand. Yes, Chris Martin is a surprisingly mundane name for a rock star. Martha, you've heard Viva La Vida. You absolutely have. Okay, Martha, I need you to lock in. We're losing the plot. It's funny because if they just hadn't acted weird, this wouldn't even be a story. I wonder if they'll come out with a Lifetime movie or a Netflix documentary first. I didn't even know what Astronomer was yesterday. No such thing as bad publicity, am I right? I mean, it's like three things in life are certain. Death, taxes, and that you heard about the two people having an affair at ColdPlay. I love that this was a shared experience for like all of society. I feel like we really needed that.
As someone that's worked in a lot of settings, let me be the first one to tell ya, white people in the workplace love themselves. Let me tell you guys the first time I got hip to this kind of tea. Okay, so boom. I was working at this French company, right? And every week they would have happy hours. So you know me, chilling. You know, I'm like literally the only black human in the building. So like I'm out of the loop of the tea because like I don't really care, you know? So one day, I'm chilling with one of my little coworkers, you know, a girl that's around my age, and she's like, "Oh my God, Chi, like I just can't believe him." And I'm like, "Him? Who?" Like nobody at that job looked like anything to me, you know? So I'm like, "What do you mean? Who?" She points to this guy and she goes, "Some regular degular looking man." And she's like, "He's talking to Cindy. Like we just hooked up last night." I literally turned to her and said, "You hooked up with him? Why?" Like, and she's like, "What do you mean? Like, he's the most attractive guy in the office." Don't get me wrong. Like, this guy was like, I don't know, 6'2", brown hair, like average looking white man. But then, and only then did my eyes illuminate. It was like a moment. And I realized everybody in this setting, except me, is flirting, is touching, is laughing. And again, these happy hours had like premium drinks. Shout out to them. Then I noticed, wait a minute, people are going home together. It's so crazy, like, when you don't, like, I don't register white people as, like, anything. So, like, I couldn't even see it until that girl brought it up, like, that her guy was playing her. And I was like, dang, this is what goes on in the office. It goes down in the DM. I'm like, of course, it makes sense because, honestly, like, white people love themselves. Like, they see themselves as, like, hot, you know? So, like, they're all eyeing themselves. But me, I couldn't see it because I wasn't in it. So I was just like, oh, I'll just come into work every day. White people in the office are getting down. Let me not even
That couple from the company at the Coldplay concert was not cheating. It's very obvious that she was choking. He was giving her the Heimlich maneuver. That's why his hands were around her waist because he was trying to give her the Heimlich maneuver. That's why her face was so red. You guys are actually overreacting, and if anything, he saved her life, and it was a company outing. Like, all of the employees were obviously there, so y'all just like to make something out of nothing.
I honestly don't think many of you understand how vital and important this image is right here. If you've ever considered cheating, or maybe you're cheating right now, I want you to look at this photo, because you know what this photo represents? This is an historic moment caught for everybody to see. This is the delusion of the affair you're having, the love you think you're feeling, the paradise, I found the right one, all that bullshit that you're feeling, that euphoria. This here is that delusion being ripped away the moment you get busted. Think about that. You know what this guy did. We've all seen this video. The moment this was exposed, what did he do? He let her go and hid. That is what he really thinks about the both of you. This is the reality hitting that fantasy. So you're not in love. That person isn't the one. That person isn't your soulmate. You're in a dysphoria. You're not thinking clearly. This here is the truth about all affairs. The moment you get busted, that's gone. And I promise you, in reality, when this happens, one person will reach out to the other, and that other person will say, "Don't ever call me again." They will abandon you in a heartbeat to try to save what they thought they were miserable in. So study this. If you've ever considered cheating, download this video, favorite, send it to somebody, because this is the reality of affairs when it comes to a screeching halt when you're exposed.
Let's look at the body language and expressions of the Coldplay couple. First, you see the fear in both people's eyes as they widen their eyelids and do a sharp pull back of the upper eyelids. Then you see the body language of shame as the woman covers her face completely with her hands. This is really different from the "oh my God" expression that people do when they put their hands on the sides of their cheeks. Then you see her turn away and try to make herself smaller by slouching her shoulders in and towards her body. He just hides. I'm Annie Sunblood, and I teach microexpressions and all things nonverbal.
Megan Byron, the wife, soon-to-be ex-wife of the astronomer CEO that got caught at the Coldplay concert, just released a statement, and I'm just going to read it. It has come to my attention, and apparently to the attention of half the internet, that my husband, Andrew Byron, has made certain ... choices. Public ones, under stadium lights, during a Coldplay concert, a venue not typically associated with infidelity, but here we are. Let me be perfectly clear. I am not issuing this statement in defense nor in heartbreak. I am issuing it in power, in precision, in silk gloves and sharpened wit. I will not be engaging in performative forgiveness, nor am I interested in the optics of grace. What Andy has done is not just humiliating, it is banal, common. And this is my favorite line of the whole thing. A man of ambition brought down by his own astonishing lack of imagination. She's like her husband cheats on her publicly, and her response is literally, florals for spring, groundbreaking. I have retained counsel. I have reviewed holding. I have reallocated what was once ours into what is now very cleanly mine. In translation, say goodbye to those funds, Andy. I am not spiraling, I am ascending. And while Andy may have quoted Coldplay in his statement, drag him, because that was pathetic. We'll simply say, when the lights went out, I saw everything clearly. To those who expect tears, I don't cry for clowns. Oh my God, she's so iconic for that. I schedule, I document, I rebuild. This is not revenge, it is refinement, and he will feel it in the silence that follows. Oh my God. I want to be her when I grow up. Megan, Maggie, if I may call you Maggie, adopt me. Also, I just clocked wife of Andrew Byron for now. May I handle every setback in my life like the baddie that is Megan Byron. Honestly, I hope she ends up on daytime talk shows. I hope she ends up on the Kelly Clarkson show. I hope she writes 3 books. I hope that they make a movie about her someday and Margot Robbie plays her. Meanwhile, I hope Andy and his wrinkly mistress end up miserably married, living in a suburb somewhere, running out of money. He cheats again, because of course he will. Have a terrible, drawn-out divorce, and then he dies alone. Oh, I just think that would be paradise. I'm sorry. From the start, my first thought was how could he cheat on a woman that's this clever, witty, this powerful? And then I was oh, right, because he's the smallest man who ever lived, and any man who cheats never wanted a woman who was powerful. Anyway, have a good day to Megan Byron and Megan Byron only. The just baddiest baddie that ever was.
Pronto. I am on one of my walks. I have to go get the Pope his deep dish pizza. It's in a very specific part of Rome. What do you want? No, I do not do affairs. Dica, he take her to a concert? Why he not take her to a motel like everyone else who want to cheat? Well, at least they just sitting next to each other, yeah? They holding each other and swaying. Mamma mia. Send me the video. Okay, that's really bad. Okay, we can fix this, okay? We say he is helping her because she's choking on a, como se dice, popcorn. And he helping her spit it out. You know, like that. What do you mean he already put out a statement? He blaming the Jumbotron and ColdPlay, a band that everyone loves. Yes, Skip. This is beyond help. I don't know why you even call me. I have to go. I'm trying to make the Pope a little gay. He already hit the hot dog, so it's going okay. I gotta get the deep dish pizza, the pizza that look like a soup, okay?
By now, I hope you know that they all cheat. I mean, who saw the Coldplay video? Are you fucking kidding me? Men are so dumb. How dumb are you? Number one, he went to a concert, a major concert, which I'm sure his other friends were probably there. Other people that knew the couple were probably there. That other woman in the video, that was a coworker. So you're bringing a coworker, witness number one, and you're going to this public concert that everyone's probably going to. The thing about men though, is they have this confidence of this delusional confidence. They're so confident in everything they do. It's kind of crazy, and I'm jealous about it because I'm wow, this fucking guy really thought he wasn't gonna get caught. He thought he could get away with it because he's this and that and whatever. But I'm telling you, they slip up. They slip up because they think what they're and not what they're, and look what happened. And now, good for that soon to be ex-wife, because she's going to